Good day everyone, I am Allysa Marie C. Alonde of Y1PMG03 NAPHTALI, and I will be discussing the financial objectives of different types of organizations. This discussion would focus only on these topics, which is the non-commodity or fiat standard and essential characteristics of the fiat standard. And now let's start the discussion by discussing the non-commodity or fiat standard. Fiat money is a government-issued currency that is not backed by a physical commodity such as gold or silver, but rather by the government that issued it. The value of fiat money is derived from the relationship between supply and demand and the stability of the issuing government rather than the worth of a commodity backing it. Most modern paper currencies are fiat currencies, including the US dollar, the euro, and other major global currencies. The term fiat is a Latin word that is often translated as "it shall be" or "let it be done." Thus, fiat currencies only have value because the government maintains that value. There is no utility to fiat money in itself. Fiat currency came about when governments would mint coins out of a valuable physical commodity such as gold or silver, or print paper money that could be redeemed for a set amount of a physical commodity. Fiat, however, is inconvertible and cannot be redeemed simply because there is no underlying commodity backing it. Because fiat money is not linked to physical reserves, such as a national stockpile of gold or silver, it risks losing value due to inflation or even becoming worthless in the event of hyperinflation. In some of the worst cases of hyperinflation, such as in Hungary, immediately after World War II, the rate of inflation can double in a single day. Furthermore, if people lose faith in a nation's currency, the money will no longer hold value. This is much different from a currency backed by gold. For example, it has intrinsic value because of the demand for gold in jewelry and decoration, as well as the manufacture of electronic devices, computers, and aerospace vehicles. There are advantages and disadvantages of fiat money. Let's talk about first the advantages. Fiat money serves as a good currency if it can handle the roles that a nation's economy needs of its monetary unit, like storing value, providing a numerical account, and facilitating exchange. It also has excellent seigniorage, meaning it is more cost-efficient to produce than a currency directly tied to a commodity. Fiat currencies gained prominence in the 20th century in part because governments and central banks sought to insulate their economies from the worst effects of the natural booms and busts of the business cycle. Since fiat money is not a scarce or fixed resource like gold, central banks have much greater control over its supply, which gives them the power to manage economic variables such as credit supply, liquidity, interest rates, and money velocity. For instance, the U.S. Federal Reserve has the dual mandate to keep unemployment and inflation low. On the other hand, the disadvantages of fiat money is the mortgage crisis of 2007 and subsequent financial meltdown, however, tempered the belief that central banks could necessarily prevent depressions or serious recessions by regulating the money supply. A currency tied to gold, for example, is generally more stable than fiat money because of the limited supply of gold. There are more opportunities for the creation of bubbles with fiat money due to its unlimited supply. Next, let's talk about the essential characteristics of the fiat standard. To be considered fiat currency, the medium must be durable, portable, divisible, uniform, and controllable in supply. These characteristics will determine how something performs as a medium of exchange, store of value, and unit of account. Drawing comparison between a 100 bill and an elephant can assist in displaying the necessary traits of fiat. First is the durability. The physical durability of fiat is an important consideration. A $100 bill is quite durable, as is an elephant, but to varying degrees. Next is portability. How portable money is will determine its suitability as fiat currency. For instance, a $100 bill will easily fit in a pocket, an elephant not so much. Third is the divisibility. Fiat currency needs to be divisible to act as a unit of account. A $100 bill is divisible into smaller bills. An elephant isn't divisible. Fourth is the uniformity. A $100 bill is always the same size, shape, and value, but an elephant can come in many different shapes and sizes. And lastly, the limited supply. Fiat currency needs to have a mechanism controlling the supply of money. Central banks control the supply of $100 bills. Elephants are technically limited in supply, but if elephants were considered fiat currency, there would be an incentive to breed more of them. This is the end of my discussion, and I hope that you learned something. Thank you.